discussed one type of group data. We have discussed one type of group data in which we are exact values given towards. Now let's move towards when we are having equal intervals. When we are having equal intervals. So here are the marks given to you, and I am supposed to find, here are the marks given to you, and as you have seen clearly, it's like 0 till 10 marks, then 10 till 20 marks, 20 till 20 marks till 30, 30 40 then and so on. अब देखिए इसमें एक बात बहुत केयरफुली समझने वाली है. नंबर वन, if I say the student who score between 0, matlab including 0 till 10 marks are 10 students. So what does this mean? Are you aware about the marks of those 10 students? No. Maybe आपके पास स्टूडेंट के फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट के मार्क्स 0 हो, सेकंड के 1 हो, थर्ड के 2 हो, फोर्थ के 5th हो एंड सो ऑन 8 तक हो. क्या पता 10 के 10 स्टूडेंट के मार्क्स 5 मार्क्स हो, क्या पता 10 के 10 स्टूडेंट के मार्क्स आपके पास 8 आ रहे हो. So you are not sure about what the exact value of the marks is. You are sure about the condition, that is whatever the marks of these 10 students must lie between the following condition. So मुझे एक बात clearly सोच के बताएं, just think about it, कि if you are supposed to find the mean, so the formula for finding the mean is summation fx divided by summation f, where f refers to frequency and x refers to the value. अगर आप एक बात clearly सोचें, हमने वहां पे नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट को फ्रीक्वेंसी से रिप्रेजेंट करा था एंड x refers to the marks. So are you aware about frequency? So your answer will be yes, we are aware about the frequency. Are you aware about the sum of frequency? So your answer will be yes, you are aware about the sum frequency. और अगर आप यहाँ पे sum frequency कर भी लें तो sum frequency comes out to be 10 and 20 becomes 30. 30 35 होगा 65, then 75 85 95 and 10 105. So there are like 105 students, there are like 105 students. If you sum up the following value, that comes out to be 105 students. So here you are having 105 students. So अगर इन 105 students का आप calculate करना चाहते हैं mean, तो are you aware about their marks? Your answer will be no, we are not aware about their marks, because the range of marks is given for all of the condition. Number of students are 20 and who score between 10 to 20 marks. Maybe 10 स्टूडेंट्स ने इसमें 15 मार्क्स स्कोर कर लिए और 10 ने 16 स्कोर कर लिए, तो डेफिनेटली इस कैटेगरी में लाया कर रहे हैं. तो देखें ऐसी कंडीशन में आप करते क्या है, ऐसी कंडीशन में फॉर ग्रुप डाटा व्हेन वेदर इक्वल इंटर, देखें ना अभी यहाँ पे आपके पास इक्वल इंटरवल है, अभी दूसरा केस करेंगे व्हेन यू आर नॉट हैविंग इक्वल इंटरवल. तो वेदर इक्वल इंटरवल हो या नॉट इक्वल इंटरवल हो, आप दोनों ही केसेस में डाटा का मिड पॉइंट कैलकुलेट करते हैं. ये जो x की वैल्यू होगी जिसको वी आर राइटिंग हियर x, यू हैव टू मेक एन एडिशनल कॉलम फॉर योर ओन अंडरस्टैंडिंग, दैट इज टू फाइंड द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ डाटा सेट. मिड पॉइंट. अब नाउ योर क्वेश्चन इज सर ये मिड पॉइंट का मतलब क्या होता है, लेट्स डिस्कस. हम एज्यूम करते हैं द स्टूडेंट who score between 0 to 10 marks are 10 student. We are not sure about their marks. We assume that these 10 student, the marks of these 10 student are uniformly distributed. Uniformly distributed means कि शुरू के 5 स्टूडेंट के मार्क्स 0 से 5 के बिटवीन आ रहे होंगे और आगे के स्टूडेंट के मार्क्स 5 से 10 के बिटवीन आ रहे होंगे. सो हम एज्यूम कर रहे होते हैं कि आपके पास मिड पॉइंट जो मिड वैल्यू होगी दैट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज द वैल्यू ऑफ x. सो द मिड वैल्यू फॉर द फॉलोइंग कंडीशन कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड बाय दिस इज लोअर क्लास बाउंड्री. ये कंप्लीट इंटरवल आपके पास एक क्लास कहलाती है, मतलब इट्स लाइक 0 to 10 हैविंग अ क्लास दैट इज हैविंग 10 स्टूडेंट. Student who score greater than 10 marks but lesser than equals to 20 marks is also a class, and this class is of 20 students. The student who score greater than 20 marks but lesser than equals to 30 are 35 students, and this is also the class. So for finding the midpoint, आप इस boundary को you term the following as the first number. Let's just first discuss the terminologies. I'm just writing here 0 and x and 10. This number, the very first number, this number is upper class boundary. Upper class boundary. This very starting number is lower class boundary. Lower class boundary. So first of all, I'm specifying here the terminologies. Lower class boundary will be LCB. Upper class boundary will be UCB. upper class boundary and lower class boundary. So for finding the mid value, what are you supposed to do? You have to find the average of upper class boundary and lower class boundary. मतलब आप simply करेंगे क्या? For finding this mid value, for finding this mid value, for finding this midpoint, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to do to find the average of like your lower class boundary, LCB, that is lower class boundary, plus upper class boundary divided by 2. You have to take the average of upper class boundary and lower class boundary. So मैं आपको simply कहना क्या चाह रहा हूँ, कहना ये चाह रहा हूँ कि you have to take average like 0 plus 10 divided by 2, तो ये आपके पास 5 आ जाएगा. मतलब इनडायरेक्टली आप उसका मिड पॉइंट कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो. अब देखिए डायरेक्ट लिखते हैं. 10 plus 20 comes out to be 30. 30 divided by 2 comes out to be 15. This comes out to be 25. This comes out to be 35, and this comes out to be 45. This is for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका सिंपली मतलब ये हुआ, we are pre-assuming that all of the following 10 students score 5 marks. क्योंकि हमें तो मिड पॉइंट लेना है ना. We are assuming that all of the following 20 student score 15 marks, because we are assuming ना कि student ने 11 marks भी लिए होंगे, 12 भी लिए होंगे, और 17, 18, 19, in fact 20 भी score किए होंगे. But उन 20 students का अगर हम average लें तो somewhat वो 15 के करीब आ रहा होगा. That's why we are taking the 15. That's why we are taking the midpoint. However, ऐसा जरूरी थोड़ी कि वो एग्जैक्ट 15 आ रहा हो. वो 15 से ज्यादा भी हो सकता है, 15 से कम भी हो सकता है, लेकिन ऐसा आप एज्यूम कर रहे होते हैं बिकॉज यू आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द वैल्यू, यू आर नॉट श्योर शॉर्ट अबाउट द वैल्यू. सो मैं समराइज करता हूं, आपने करना क्या है. समराइज करता हूं, देखिए बहुत सिंपल है. एग्जामिनर आपको मार्क्स की रेंज देगा, एग्जामिनर आपको नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स बताएगा, आपको समेशन एफ करना है. समेशन एफ करने के लिए यू आर अवेयर अबाउट द फ्रीक्वेंसी and x is the midpoint. Since you are not aware about the midpoint, तो आप midpoint calculate करो. For midpoint, lower class boundary, upper class boundary divided by 2 comes out to be 5. You have to do same for all of the following. Now you are aware about the value of x, that here is a midpoint, and also aware about the frequency. Now let's begin. Completely solve करेंगे. अब solve करने के लिए मैं करने क्या वाला हूँ, I'm just going to simplify it. I'm just going to simplify it. तो मैं बस यहाँ पे condition लिखता हूँ. आप स्टार्ट करोगे यहां से, दैट इज 10 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 5 प्लस 20 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 15 प्लस 15 प्लस 35 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 25 प्लस 35 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 25 प्लस 30 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 35 plus 30 multiply by 35, or last but not the least is 10 multiply by 45. 10 multiply by 45, and what this complete value is going to divide it with. So भाई ये complete value आपके पास divide हो जाएगी 105 से, because in a class we are having 105 student. I want you people कि आप एक दफा clearly देख लीजिए मैंने करा क्या है. I want you people just look at the condition. आपको एक दफा clearly नजर आ जाए कि मैंने करा क्या है. I've just simply multiplied this 10 by 5, 20 by 15 and so on, vice versa यहाँ तक करा, divided by 105 कर लिया. Now just try it by yourself. इसको solve करें, मुझे बताएं यार आंसर क्या आ रहा है. So yes student, after complete simplification this comes out to be, after complete simplification this comes out to be 25.95, 25.95. That I'm for just writing as a whole number, I'm writing like it like a 26 marks. So hopefully all of you are clear about the following condition to finding the mean. Now let's talk about the median. Here the question comes. Now let's talk about median. मैं ऐसे करता हूँ उसके पास ही clearly यहाँ पे median की वो mot और median की value लिखता हूँ. Let's talk about first mot. Let's first talk about mot. Mot refers to most repeated, most popular value of the data set. As we have clearly discussed in the definition, for group data, we are having not mot, we are having model class. So it means मैं इसको mot नहीं लिखूंगा. I will be writing here model class. I'll be writing here model class. So model class is because as we have discussed, ये सारी आपके पास classes, these following intervals are the classes. So how many I would say what is the class that is having maximum number of student, because mod repeated most popular most repeated value. So definitely repeated value तो आपके पास उस class में होगी ना जिसमें maximum number of students हो. So yes, we are having 35 students in the following class. So I can simply pick the following class and say the model class for the following condition will be from 20 from 20 till 30, the following one, the following one. So yes, the model class for the following condition comes out to be student between 20 till 30. Hopefully all of you are clear. Now let's talk about median class. So before finding median class, as you all remember, we have a formula for finding median, and that formula only tells us about the median term. So n plus 1 divided by 2 gives you the value of median. And as we have already discussed here, यहाँ पे भी आपके पास median class होती है, there is no scene of median. So 105 plus 1 divided by 6, because we are having 105 students in the following class. So 105 plus 1 becomes 106 divided by 2 will be 53. It means the 53th, मतलब the 53rd term will be the median class. The median class will be that class in which we are having like 53rd term. सो मैं सिंपली यहाँ पे लिख सकता हूँ कि मीडियन क्लास आपके पास वो क्लास होगी जिसमें 53rd टर्म लाया करेगी. नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस व्हाट दैट 53rd टर्म इज एक्चुअली इज, व्हाट 53rd टर्म actually is. So let me zoom out further so that you guys can see clearly. Perfect. So अगर मैं आपसे 53rd term की बात करूं, let's discuss. ये 10 students हो गए और ये data already arranged है, because starting with the least number and ended with the greatest mark. Starting with the least marks, ended with the greatest marks, और ये 10 students हैं. 10 plus 20 becomes 30 students. 30 plus 35 comes out to be 65 students. So obviously आप मुझे बताएं ये 53rd वैल्यू आपके पास 53rd वैल्यू एक्चुअली कौन सी क्लास में लाया करेगी. शुरू की 10 स्टूडेंट्स ये हो गए, देन 20 ये हो गए, मतलब स्टूडेंट whose marks is greater than 10 and lesser than equals to 20 are the next 20 student. मैं आपको कह सकता हूँ ना कि पहले 10 स्टूडेंट्स लाइन से खड़े होंगे जिनके मार्क्स 0 से 10 के बिटवीन होंगे, देन 20 से इट्स लाइक अगले 20 स्टूडेंट्स वो होंगे whose marks lies between this. So it altogether 30 student in a row हो गए, in a single row. It's like these are 10 students in a row, then these are 20 students in a row, then these are 35th students in a row. So अगर आप इसमें clearly देखें and if you understand it, so 53rd value lies somewhat here. ये आपके पास 53rd value होगी, yes or no? Because it's like 10 added by 20 is 30 and 30 plus further 23 comes out to be 53rd value. So definitely इसी class में कहीं लाया कर रहे होंगे, and इस class की value आपके पास this is the following class whose marks lies between 20 and 30. It's the following class whose marks lies between 20 and 30. So I can simply say that median class is a class. So I can simply say that the median class for the following condition will be 20 marks greater than 20, lesser than equals to 30. So hopefully all of you are clear about the following condition, that is median class. Last but not least, let's talk about range. So as I had already discussed before, when you are talking about range, the range refers to spread of data set. So for finding the spread, you must be aware about the minimum and maximum value. So since you are not sure of what the minimum value is, because minimum value आपको ये थोड़ी पता है, minimum value देखने को तो हमारे पास 0 marks है, maximum value देखने को तो हमारे पास 50 marks है. But are you sure of कि किसी student के 0 marks आए भी होंगे कि नहीं? Because this is the range. This is the range that starts is greater than 0 and lesser than equals to 10, and these are 10 students, but you aren't sure of what the marks of these 10 students is. So what are you supposed to do? आप कौन से मार्क्स पिक करेंगे? तो ऐसी कंडीशन में यू आर नॉट श्योर ऑफ ग्रेटर मार्क्स क्या होंगे, यू आर नॉट श्योर ऑफ. तो नॉर्मली आपके पास ग्रुप डेटा के लिए व्हेन द रेंज इज गिवन टू यू, एग्जामिनर आपके पास रेंज की, व्हेन like class interval is given to you, when the range of data is given to you, जिसके अंदर आपके पास intervals involve होते हैं, so ऐसी condition में आपके पास examiner range नहीं calculate करा रहा होता. So hopefully all of you are clear about the following condition. So last but not the least, मैंने डिस्कस किया एग्जैक्ट वैल्यूज के लिए, मैंने डिस्कस करा हैविंग इक्वल इंटरवल्स के लिए. अब नॉट हैविंग इक्वल इंटरवल्स के लिए आई विल सॉल्व क्विकली सो दैट आपको इस कंप्लीट केस का, कंप्लीट सिनेरियो का आइडिया हो जाए. देन वी विल इंशाल्लाह एंड अप टुडेस सेशन. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद फॉलोइंग वन. हैविंग unequal interval. Here is marks is clearly given to you, number of students also given to you. Let's start with, first of all आपने क्या करना होगा? First of all you have to find the frequency. What actually frequency is? अगर मैं आपसे frequency की बात करूं तो frequency will be the following one, that is number of student and that is x. X नहीं पता because midpoint नहीं पता. So first of all we are supposed to find the midpoint for the following condition. I am making an additional column that is just for my own understanding, that is just for my own understanding. So I've made an additional column. In this additional column I'm going to find the midpoint find out karne ka tarika, as you all remember, lower class boundary plus upper class boundary divided by 2, this comes out to be 5. 10 plus 25 will be 35. 35 divided by 2 comes out to be 17.5. मैं डायरेक्टली कर रहा हूँ जैसे हमने प्रीवियस सीखा. Now 25 plus 45, 25 plus 45 lower class boundary plus upper class boundary. 25 में 45 add on कर लोगे आप, तो that comes out to be yes 70. 70 divided by 2 will be 35. And last 50 plus 45 comes out to be 95. 95 divided by 2 will be 47.5. Now let's talk about total number of students. Total number of students in the following class are 10 plus 25 is 35. 35 plus 34 will be 69. 35 plus 34 will be plus 70 will be 79. So there are 79 students in the following class. So 79 student हमारे पास आ गए. That is considered as summation f. Now अब मुझे ये बता दें कि अगर आप कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो इसका मीन, so how are you going to find the value of mean? Mean के लिए you are going to apply the formula कि mean simply refers to average, and for finding the mean you are starting with the following condition. Mean refers to average, that is summation fx divided by summation f. So what is summation fx? Summation fx will be 10 multiplied by 5. Yes or no? 25 multiplied by 17.5, 34 multiplied by 35 and 10 multiplied by 47.5. जो मैंने बताया वही सब करने जा रहा हूँ. 10 multiplied by 5 plus 25 multiplied by 17.5 plus 34 multiplied by 35, 34 multiplied by 35 plus 10 multiplied by 47.5, 10 multiplied by 47.5. And how many students are there in a class? There are like 79 students. There are like 79 students in a following class. So divided by 79. Let's try it by yourself. आप लोग accordingly solve करें. I'm just trying it by myself. Meanwhile, you can copy and also calculate the values. So yes, student, the answer for the following condition comes out to be 27.2 mark. 27.2 mark. I can simply say that कि आपके पास इस क्लास का एवरेज होगा 27.2 marks. That's the average for the following class. Now let's talk about mod. Let's talk about median. तो पहले अगर mod की बात करें तो mod नहीं होता सर, यहाँ पे होती है model class. So model class will be the class that is having maximum number of students. So maximum number of students are in the following class, that is 34. That lies between 25 and 45. That lies between 25 and 45. So आप कह सकते हैं कि 25 and 45 के between you are having maximum number of student. So the mod for the following condition will be 25 and 45. 25 the value greater than x and 45, that will be model class. Now let's talk about median class. What will be the median class? Now let's talk about median class. Now let's talk about median class. So for finding the median class, the first of all, let's use the formula n plus 1 divided by 2. The value of n are the number of students, that is 79. 79 divided by 2, that is 40th value. 80 divided by 2 will be 40th value. So now let's talk about what the 40th value is. आपके पास 40वीं टर्म कौन सी होगी? 40th value क्या होगी? This is like 10. 10 plus 25 are the 35. मतलब 35 स्टूडेंट्स के मार्क्स आपके पास 0 से 25 के बिटवीन आ रहे होंगे. Yes or no? And 40th term, obviously आपके पास this will be your median class. This will be your median class. The student whose marks lies between 25 and 45. Because अगर आप 40th term की बात करें, this is 35th term, so definitely that lies between following ranges, following class. So 25 till 45. 25 till 45. So I would simply say that 25x is greater and 45. There are few of the students who are thinking कि सर क्या हमेशा ही मीडियन क्लास और मॉडल क्लास की वैल्यू एक जैसी होती है? ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. For the following cases, it comes out to be same, but it's not mandatory or it's not necessary कि ऐसा आपके पास हर केस के लिए होगा. So hopefully all of you are clear about the following condition. Inshallah, see you in next class. Make sure keep following 3 things in your mind. For finding the mean, you have to use this formula for group data. Summation f x divided by summation f. Since you are not aware about the value of x, that is the midpoint, so you find the midpoint. For finding midpoint, lower class boundary added with upper class boundary divided by 2. Matlab take the average of the following class interval. Then let's talk about model class. Model is most repeated class. The student having maximum number of the class having maximum number of students, your maximum number of values will be the following one. And for median class, first of all, you have to apply the formula. Comes out to be the value that you can check, like calculate by yourself. For finding the median, keep things in your mind. Data must be arranged. So yes, data is arranged. Starting with the least value, ended with the maximum marks. And data is also as arranged, and moreover data arranged होने के साथ साथ अब ये formula apply कर रहे होते हैं. So hopefully all of you are clear about the following condition. Now let's relate the point that we had discussed in the beginning. Let's discuss about the point that we had discussed in the beginning, that is for mean. मैंने mean के लिए आपको एक point बताया था, and that point is for group data we have expected value of mean. We have expected value of mean. Hopefully आपको ये model class वाला point और this median class वाला point ये तो clear हो गया होगा कि group data we are having median class. तो ये भी आपको clear हो गया होगा model class वाला भी. इस point को clear करते हैं. What do we actually mean by this expected value? For group data we are having expected value of mean. So मैं फिर आपको उन्हीं सारे cases को relate कराता हूँ. मुझे एक बात ये बताइएगा कि are we aware about the exact value of these 10 students, exact marks of these 10 students? Definitely not. तो हमने assume करा कि mid value हम consider कर रहे हैं. क्या पता अगर exact value इनकी हमें 10 students की पता होती तो इनका ये mid value या जो हमने mid consider करा है, जो हमने इनका average consider करा है, ये 5 नहीं आता, ये कुछ और आता. So definitely आपके पास if you are not sure about the exact value and you have pre-assumed this midpoints, so definitely if you use the exact value तो maybe आने वाला mean mark 27.2 marks नहीं होते. Yes or no? So अगर ये नहीं होते, so this mean will be the expected mean or hypothetical mean that is nearer to the exact value. मतलब आपका जो exact value होगी उससे करीब तर हो सकता है, लेकिन exact नहीं हो सकता. Exact ये तब ही होगा. अब नाउ योर क्वेश्चन इज कि एग्जैक्ट मीन हमें कब पता लगता है? भाई एग्जैक्ट मीन तो तब पता लगेगा ना जब ग्रुप डाटा के लिए आपको एग्जैक्ट वैल्यूज पता हो. जैसा भी हमने एक केस में ये भी देखा था ना ग्रुप डाटा के कि व्हेन एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू इन द ग्रुप डाटा इज गिवन टू यू, तो देखिए ना ये एग्जैक्ट मार्क्स पता है, ये नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट पता है, ये उनके एग्जैक्ट मार्क्स पता है. इट्स मीन लाइक 10 स्टूडेंट हु स्कोर एग्जैक्टली 6 मार्क्स. तो ये मीन एक्सपेक्टेड मीन नहीं कहलाएगा, ये एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ मीन ही कहलाएगी. व्हेन रेंजेस इज गिवन टू यू, देखे ना हमने ग्रुप डाटा में 3 बातें सीखी कि व्हेन रेंजेस इज गिवन टू यू, आपके पास एक तो ग्रुप डाटा में होगी एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू, आने वाला मीन भी एग्जैक्ट, आने वाले मॉड की वैल्यू भी एग्जैक्ट, आने वाले मीडियन की वैल्यू भी एग्जैक्ट। जब इक्वल इंटरवल हो या इक्वल इंटरवल ना हो, आने वाले मीन की वैल्यू एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू, आने वाले मीन की वैल्यू इसमें भी एक्सपेक्टेड ही होगी। मीडियन क्लास होगी, मीडियन क्लास होगी, इसमें भी मॉडल क्लास होगी, इसमें भी मॉडल क्लास होगी। Okay, so hopefully all of you are clear about the ungrouped data. Inshallah, see you in next class. Thank you.